Hello everyone, my name is Zibogi Arkana. I'm from 10-2 and my absent is 44. I want to tell you about the Black Death. The Black Death was one of the most devastating pandemics in human history, occurring in the mid 14th century. It began in Central Asia and spread along trade routes to Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. The disease was caused by a bacterium called Yersinia pestis, which was carried by fleas that lived on black rats. Because of the crowded and unsanitary living conditions at that time, the plague spread very quickly. And then the plague reached Europe around the year 147 when merchant ships from the Black Sea docked at Sicilian ports. Many sailors on the board were already sick and dying, and the disease began to spread through the population. And then within months, it had reached almost every corner at Europe. People were terrified and confused. Some believed that the plague was a punishment from the god for their sins, while others blamed minority groups such as the Jews. Leading to widespread violence, the social order began to collapse as fear and grew stronger each day. The symptoms of Black Death were extremely painful and terrifying. Infected people experienced high fever, chills, and large painful swellings in their armpits and grain called buboes. These swellings would often turn black and burst, releasing pure and blood. That's why the disease was called the Black Death. Doctors at that time had no real knowledge of bacteria or medicine, so they tried many treatments. Many doctors died while caring for the sick. In some cities, death were so high that were not enough people left to bury the bodies. By the time Black Death finally began to disappear around 153, it had killed an estimated 75 to 200 million people worldwide. Almost one third of Europe's entire population. The pandemic changed Europe forever. Labor shortage gave surviving workers more power and better wages, leading to major social and economic changes. The tragedy also encouraged people to question traditional beliefs and rely more on observation and science, paving the way for new ideas in medicine and public health. Although it was one of the darkest times in human story, the Black Death ultimately transformed society and helped shape of the modern world we live. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.